Welcome to Cajun Country, Lafayette, Louisiana, where Friday night the Oklahoma State Cowboys survived their first road test of the season. 54-28 over the Raging Cajuns. It wasn't easy. Oklahoma State trailed 21-17 at halftime, but the Cowboys come out with a dominating performance in the second half. Justin Blackmon, the star, 13 catches, 190 yards receiving. Let's go straight to the highlights. The Cowboys took a 3-0 lead on the first of Dan Bailey's 4 field goals. Then Blackmon took over with 7 catches on an 81-yard scoring drive. The touchdown coming on this 11-yard catch in the corner, giving OSU a 10-0 lead. After a Cajun TD cut the lead to 10-7, Blackmon's second touchdown came on a 3rd and 10 play in which he outjumped 2 Louisiana defenders for a 37-yard score. Lafayette answered with consecutive scoring drives, the second after Lionel Stokes' interception of a Brandon Whedon pass. The Cajuns took the lead on this 7-yard pass from Chris Mason to Aaron Spikes with 22 seconds left in the first half. The Cowboys trailed at halftime for the 3rd time this season, but they've scored on their first possession of the second half in every game, this time on Kendall Hunter's 1-yard run. Hunter finished with 126 yards on 28 carries. The Cajuns' first possession of the third quarter lasted 1 play. Andrew McGee's interception of a Mason pass, setting up a 5-play, 64-yard touchdown drive, capped by a 24-yard pass from Whedon to redshirt freshman Michael Harrison, giving OSU a 31-21 lead. The Cowboys have outscored opponents 89-17 in the third quarter this season, and the onslaught continued with a 22-yard touchdown pass from Whedon to Hubert Anium, giving OSU a 38-21 lead. After the Cajuns ran back a kickoff for a touchdown, Bailey kicked 3 straight field goals from 25, 52, and 47 yards to give the Cowboys a 47-28 cushion. And OSU topped the victory with Whedon's 5th touchdown pass of the night, a 1-yard toss to Wilson Newman, who grew up 16 miles down the road in St. Martinsville, Louisiana. Cowboy coach Mike Gundy was pleased with his team's second-half adjustments. The OSU defense pitched a second-half shutout, and the OSU offense found weapons to complement Blackmon.
When we came in at halftime, we were definitely in a hornet's nest now. I mean, they were full of energy, their crowd was into it, and everything was playing in their favor. So I thought that our players handled themselves very well. They kept their composure. I thought the adjustments that were made by our coaching staff were really, really good. We had great leadership in the locker room from our junior and senior players, veteran guys that have been in a situation like this.
I think that they understood what was going wrong. I don't think we were playing quite the intensity or emotion that we needed to. They were playing a little bit faster than we were. They had a great plan. You got to give them credit. But the great thing about our players is they don't get rattled real easily, and they just kept fighting, and we were able to make some corrections at halftime, and the results were pretty good.
So now that you've had almost half season to work with the guy, is Blackmon even in the conversation with Crabtree? Among guys you coach?
He's no different. I mean, that's my opinion. He's no different.
So he's on that level?
I heard, no doubt. You saw it. Pretty good.
Kid's a player, and I got greedy a couple times, and that's all it is just mental mistakes on my part, trying to do too much, trying to get him the ball, and in situations that it's not there. So you got to go to the other guys. But no, he had a big night, and he's a great player. He deserves it.
Man, I don't know what I could do to top this one, but just hopefully we just go out and keep winning, and that's the most important thing. Some of the things we did, it just wasn't working out, and we kind of made an adjustment on the run. Me and Brandon made an adjustment on the run, and he just kind of threw it up there, and I just tried to go up there and make the play. Coming into the game, I didn't think it was just going to come in that many times, in that first drive or that second drive, whatever drive that was, where they just kept coming. But, I mean, I'm not going to argue with it. And, I'm going to just try the best I can to catch it.
And so the Cowboys improved to 5-0. But the road doesn't get any easier. In fact, instead of south, the Cowboys are headed west to Lubbock, Texas, where they haven't won since World War II. They'll have to play better than they did tonight to beat Texas Tech. Stay tuned for further coverage every day in the Oklahoman and here on News OK.